Once again, we see a bullish reaction in the indices, suggesting a continuation of the uptrend. What's even more interesting is that this could turn out to be another classic bear trap. However, both the SPY and the QQQ have yet to break through important resistance levels, which we should pay close attention to from now on. We will talk about this in today's video. This is the Finance Hydra channel, a channel focused on technical studies of the market where you receive daily analysis without bias, without inciting panic or euphoria, just based on facts and evidence. My name is Nathan. Welcome to another video. Welcome to the Finance Hydra channel. Now, as we can see here, SPY is, I know it is making a bearish candlestick pattern today. However, we are still going up 0.35% right now, not much, but it is still a bullish reaction despite the bearish candlestick pattern. And let me tell you guys a secret, all right? Personally, speaking by myself, I don't like to see a stock going up making bearish candlestick patterns, right? It is quite frustrating. However, when we take a look at smaller time frames like the 1 hour chart, we see a crystal clear bull trend. SPY is making higher highs, higher lows. We are right now above the 21-hour EMA, which is acting as a support level right now. So we are still maintaining the short-term bull trend, and we are still maintaining the mid-term bull trend as well, because on the daily chart we also see higher highs, higher lows. We are still trading above the 21-day EMA over here, which is still acting as a support level right now. What's more, on the 1 hour chart we see that SPY just nailed our support level at 574, and right now it is reversing the short-term trend. We are maintaining the bullish bias over here. So if you ask me, from a technical point of view, we are still clearly bullish. The most important resistance level is 586. The SPY needs to break this key resistance level as soon as possible, preferably this week, because this week many companies will report earnings, so it is extremely important to break 586 in order to trigger another higher high, higher low pattern, right? Another bullish pivot point pattern. In this scenario, the SPY will continue the uptrend, and we're gonna seek higher levels. Conversely, the most dangerous support level is 574. This key point over here, which has been acting as a support level right now, which was a previous resistance level in September this year. Only by losing 574, SPY will materialize a sharper correction, possibly on the weekly chart, because we're gonna break the pattern of higher highs, higher lows. If we fail to break the 586 and lose the 574, we're gonna materialize a bearish pivot point, lower high, lower low. In this scenario, we could trigger a sharper correction on the weekly chart back to the 565 again, very close to the 21-week EMA as well. So let's pay attention right now. Let's pay attention to these two key points on the SPY, because if it is gonna continue the uptrend or reverse the bull trend, it all depends on the direction of the next breakout, all right? Now, the QQQ is also going up today, 0.12%. Not much, but we see a bearish candlestick pattern below the $500 area, below the 498, the previous top level over here, which is acting as a resistance level for the QQQ again. All right, this is extremely delicate because I already told you guys last Friday, apparently the QQQ is inside a trap zone, is trading inside a trap zone between the 21-day EMA support level and the 498 resistance level. We need to see a breakout of one of these two key points as soon as possible in order to materialize either a continuation of the uptrend or a bearish reversal. If we see a bearish reversal, 477 is going to be our next technical support level. If we break the $500 area, possibly we're gonna seek new highs, making new record highs, breaking the 503 all-time high from July this year, all right? Because the trend is still bullish. We are still making higher highs, higher lows. This is why it is extremely important to see the QQQ breaking $498 as soon as possible, preferably this week, all right? And some of you guys pointed out to the possibility of this pattern over here be a shooting star or a gravestone doji candlestick pattern. Both patterns are bearish, all right? They suggest some bearish reaction ahead. However, we gotta lose yesterday's low. I'm so sorry, yesterday was Sunday, right? We gotta lose and close below Friday's low over here, this gravestone doji's low, in order to actually trigger a top signal suggesting a bearish continuation to the 477. We gotta break this key point as soon as possible in order to materialize a top signal. Otherwise, guys, bear in mind, every single shooting star, hanging man, or gravestone doji could be just another short-term pullback to the 21-hour EMA before another bounce. All right, so this is why it is very important for us to see the QQQ losing this gravestone doji's low in order to actually materialize a bearish reaction and in order to materialize a bearish pivot point over here. Lower high, lower low, reversing the hourly chart, triggering a top signal on the daily chart, all right? This is extremely important. So we right now should pay attention to these two key points on the QQQ, and this is gonna affect Nvidia as well, because Nvidia, unlike the QQQ, unlike the SPY, is above the all-time high area, the previous all-time high area over here from June this year. We are above our support levels. We are still insanely bullish, far from the 21-day EMA. If we see Nvidia making a crystal clear top signal, and right now there is none, all right? If we see, we could trigger a pullback to the 21-day EMA, or in the worst case scenario, to the 130s again, all right? The 130 was a previous resistance level multiple times over here, and right now it has been acting as a support level. Another example of the principle of polarity in technical analysis. Previous top levels are gonna work as future support levels and vice versa. Now, if we see a top signal, fantastic. These are gonna be our next technical top levels. I'm so sorry, technical support levels, technical targets, if we see a top signal. So far, we are still trading above the 140s support level, so the situation is still under control. But it all depends on how the SPY and on how the QQQ are going to react from here, especially the QQQ, all right? If we see the materialization of a bearish reaction, of a bearish pivot point on the 1-hour chart, then okay, probably the QQQ, probably Nvidia will also correct as well, all right? And this is how you do a multiple time frame analysis on stocks. And guys, by the way, now I have a very important message for you. As some people have asked, I've decided to start doing one-to-one mentoring again after a break of more than 2 years, right? I want to be able to serve many people as it is not a scalable service. I hope you guys understand that, but that's precisely the focus, right? Because you will have meetings with me. I will personally help you, teach you, and guide you in the best way I can. The intention is to change your life forever. Just take a look at our website over here, thefinanceHydra.com, and leave your email right here. Hydra Consulting, the most complete one-on-one mentorship coming soon, all right? Leave your email and you will be notified as soon as possible, all right? Our mentorship program will start probably in mid-November, all right? So just leave your email right here if you have any interest in our mentorship program, all right? And back to our analysis, Nvidia, most important support level, 140. If we see Nvidia losing this support level, Next technical targets, 21-day EMA, $130. Now, regarding Tesla stock over here, we are right now around the critical support level at 265, the previous major resistance level, which is right now a technical support level for us, short-term speaking, on the 1-hour chart. It is also very close to the 21-hour EMA, so we are supposed to find a support area between these two key points over here, but we need to see a crystal clear bullish reaction as soon as possible, because by losing this support area, we could materialize a top signal in Tesla. Nathan, this is gonna be a reason for us to panic, all right? No, not necessarily, because any top signal over here could trigger a pullback. But remember, pullbacks are not reversals. And as far as I know, any pullback to the 21-day EMA could be just another buying opportunity, because Tesla is bullish. It is in bullish territory. We don't see any possibility of a bearish reversal chart structure, but we see the possibility of a midterm pullback. When we take a look at the weekly chart is quite impressive, because last week we went up 22%, right? 22%, right after finding a support level at the 21-week EMA, in addition to this purple trend line over here, all right? So we are clearly bullish, and it is not gonna be easy to reject this candlestick pattern from last week, all right? It is not gonna be easy at all. So the bears will have a very, very hard time in reversing this bullish momentum over here, but we could see a pullback to the 21-day EMA. That would be plausible, acceptable, another buying opportunity. Let's see if Tesla will materialize a top signal here or not. Meanwhile, we see AMD trying to reject the possibility of a top signal. Friday we did a possible shooting star candlestick pattern, but right now today we are rejecting this possibility, trading above the 158, trying to break the 21-day EMA again. It is gonna report earnings tomorrow, so the volatility will spike over here. Therefore, let's see how it is gonna behave after the breakout of this resistance level. If we explode, 174 is gonna be our next technical resistance level. If we drop, 148 is going to be our next technical support level. All right, Palantir is stabilizing its price around the $45, right below the major resistance level, the previous all-time high level over here. So could Palantir materialize a double top chart pattern, a two towers chart pattern, right? First Palantir was here in Isengard, now we are in Mordor, right? So could we materialize a top signal here in Mordor? Well, this is a real possibility. However, we need to lose the $40 support level first, all right? Because the midterm trend is still clearly bullish. There is not a single top signal. There is not a single bearish reversal chart structure. So it is gonna be very, very difficult for Palantir to actually correct on the weekly chart over here. But the $40 is going to be our major support level. If we lose this red line over here, then we'll know if Palantir will correct or not. Earnings in 7 days, so let's pay extra attention on how Palantir is going to behave from here. Broadcom, unlike AMD, which materialized a shooting star last Friday, and right now it is rejecting this shooting star, Broadcom is triggering Friday's shooting star, suggesting a continuation of the bear trend. In this scenario, we could drop all the way down to our next technical support level, 165. All right, there is not a single bullish reaction, there is not a single bearish rejection pattern over here. Therefore, in the lack of technical evidence suggesting otherwise, the bearish thesis is still valid. And the Micron over here is maintaining the bullish bias. I know it is dropping -1% today, but we are still above the 21-day EMA. There is the possibility of a head and shoulders chart pattern, all right? It is a real possibility. However, we are still above our support level. So there is still hope for a bullish continuation. Of course, the $114 is going to be our next technical target. If we lose this 21-day EMA, if we trigger this head and shoulders chart pattern, then alright, it is gonna ruin our bullish case over here. But so far, the situation is apparently under control. And of course, I will keep you guys updated in this channel every single day. Therefore, if you are still not a subscriber, just subscribe, because you have been watching this video for 16 minutes. This is crazy, right? So subscribe, click the like button to support me. Thank you for your audience. Stay safe. See you guys tomorrow.